President William McKinley, the 25th President of the United States, left an indelible mark on American history. From his rise to power to his tragic assassination, McKinley's tenure was filled with remarkable and sometimes even eccentric facts that provide a unique insight into his presidency. Here are some crazy facts about President William McKinley. Political meteoric rise. McKinley's political career skyrocketed when he became a Civil War hero, rising from a private to a brevet major. His battlefield valor paved the way for a successful post-war political career. Polished orator. McKinley was known for his eloquent speeches and powerful rhetoric. He often spoke to large crowds, and his speeches were instrumental in securing his political success. Campaign trail innovator. McKinley's 1896 presidential campaign embraced modern techniques, including using the telephone to coordinate with campaign officials across the country. This was a novel strategy at the time and showcased his adaptability. Front porch campaign. During the 1896 campaign, McKinley conducted a front porch campaign, where he gave speeches from his home in Canton, Ohio, and invited people to come and listen. This unique approach allowed him to connect with thousands of supporters without extensive travel. William McKinley and the telephone. McKinley was the first president to campaign by telephone, which allowed him to reach a larger audience and mobilize his supporters more effectively. Commemorative postcards. In an era before social media, McKinley's campaign used commemorative postcards to promote his candidacy. These postcards featured his portrait and campaign slogans, serving as both promotional tools and collector's items. Modernizing the White House. McKinley oversaw significant renovations and modernizations of the White House, including installing electricity, which earned him the nickname the Electric President. Spanish-American War. McKinley's presidency was marked by the Spanish-American War in 1898, during which the United States gained territories like Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. The war catapulted the U.S. onto the global stage as a major power. Teddy Roosevelt's right-hand man. McKinley's vice president, Theodore Roosevelt, was a charismatic and dynamic leader. Upon McKinley's assassination, Roosevelt assumed the presidency and continued many of McKinley's policies. Assassination. One of the most tragic events of McKinley's life was his assassination. He was shot by anarchist Leon Czolgosz during a public event in Buffalo, New York, on September 6, 1901. McKinley succumbed to his wounds on September 14, making him the third president to be assassinated. Miraculous escape. McKinley narrowly escaped an assassination attempt earlier in his career. In 1900, he survived a close-range gunshot wound to the chest during a public event in Canton, Ohio. The bullet, however, did not penetrate his lung or vital organs, thanks to a thick speech manuscript and a button on his jacket. Pan American Exposition. The event at which McKinley was assassinated, the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, showcased technological advancements and cultural exchange between the Americas. It was an embodiment of the spirit of progress that characterized McKinley's era. Modernizing currency. McKinley's administration advocated for the adoption of the gold standard, a monetary policy that aimed to stabilize the currency and prevent inflation. This decision had a lasting impact on the U.S. economy. Mount McKinley, the highest peak in North America, located in Alaska, was named Mount McKinley in his honor. However, in 2015, the mountain's name was officially changed back to Denali, its original Native American name. Golden Presidential Campaign. McKinley's campaign for re-election in 1900 was known as the Golden Presidential Campaign, due to the widespread use of gold-colored campaign materials, reflecting his support for the gold standard. McKinley and Mark Twain. McKinley was friends with the renowned author Mark Twain. Twain, however, criticized McKinley's stance on imperialism and the Spanish-American War, showcasing the diversity of opinions during McKinley's time. Anti-Imperialism League. McKinley faced opposition from the Anti-Imperialist League, which vehemently protested U.S. acquisition of overseas territories. This highlighted the ethical and political debates surrounding American expansionism. Legacy of expansion. McKinley's presidency marked a turning point in U.S. foreign policy, transitioning from a largely isolationist stance to a more assertive role on the global stage. His expansionist policies laid the groundwork for America's 20th-century role as a superpower. President William McKinley's life and presidency were filled with extraordinary moments and pivotal decisions that shaped the course of American history. From his rise as a Civil War hero to his tragic assassination, McKinley's legacy remains a fascinating chapter in the nation's story.